There he is. I was wondering when you were going to show up.
You know why I'm here. We share the same bodies after all.
How does it feel, for the first time in your career, that you are all alone, with nobody by your side?
You know, it takes a lot to swallow my pride and admit that I was in the wrong with a lot of things.
Don't you think it's a little too late to apologize? That you're trying to save face now? You pushed everyone away, including those who called you a brother. How does it feel that you have to be brought back to reality and be reminded of how much of a miserable bastard you feel, and how guilty that you feel every night before you go to sleep?
It doesn't matter what the people have to say about me. I don't have to care what they have to feel or think about me as a character. I know what I've said, and I know what I've done. I can't repair it. And that's fine. I can live with that.
Doesn't it eat you up on the inside that you run away from accountability? And it has to take your former brother to remind you multiple times on how much of a burden and a disappointment that you were.
Didn't me and Melvin tell you that Eddie was going to use you and betray you in the end? I hate to say I said it, but I told you so. And you should have known the old saying, the enemy of my enemy is a friend. Or, actually no, I'm thinking of the wrong quote. It goes more like the lines of, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. You think that's not what his entire goal was? Was to keep you close to him, so he could get close to you and then betray you? Kind of reminds me of what you did to me. And I don't care what Melvin says, because I will never forgive you to what you did to me. It's more personal than just a kendo stick shot to the back. It's more about you trying to change me. It's about what you did to my family. And now, I am in this by myself. But I'm not here for your sympathy, because honestly, you deserved everything. And what I did to you makes us even now.
You think this is a fucking joke to me? Of course I feel guilty. Of course I go to bed with guilt every night. After everything I've said and everything I've done was out of pure jealousy and pure spite. I understand that I can't fix the past, but I have to accept it for the future of both our businesses. But he has to understand that this fight originally did not start between us. It started with him and Juan. And then somehow Juan included me into that fight. And then the rest is history. He may still have power now, but give it time. He's gonna run out of it eventually. And he's not gonna be able to have Triple H by his side anymore. He'll have to wake up and face reality, just like I am.
The odds are not in your favor, I'm afraid. You have Miles to worry about, and you also have the new authority to worry about. But aren't you oddly perplexed that he still wants revenge on Eddie?
I said I was going to get you new authority, and I did. You left Talon all alone, and I took the opportunity to do what I needed to do. I'm not doing this for death row. I'm not doing it for these fans. I'm doing this for me. I walk alone. I don't need anybody. Because every time I get near somebody, they betray me. And I don't need no more knives in my back. Mr. X, the scumbag that he is, he wanted to change me to my old ways. I was always my old self. I just buried it down a little bit to keep you and everybody else safe. But I'm not holding back any longer. The next time you get away of my business with the new authority or anything, regardless if you're with them or against them now, it does not matter to me. You will always be forever my enemy.
Even though that we have a common enemy, I don't need him sticking his nose in my business, in my battle that he has no involvement with. Okay, so he might have attacked a few of his own stars, that's fair, but I'm trying to better myself now. Whatever he says, it goes. I'm not going to sit here and entertain it anymore. I'm taking it into my own hands now. It doesn't matter if anyone's by my side anymore. It's you and me now. And we're gonna make sure that Eddie is out of power for good.
Yes, we will.